episode of Afro-Scientific Spirituality. My name is Efe West once again. So I decided to go out today to shoot this video from outside the house. And I want us to relax at the beach today. Some people are kind of saying that I stay indoors too much, and I would like to see my natural surroundings and my natural environment and where I usually spend my days. So I came to the beach today, and I want you guys to have a feel for my favorite water hole. This is the place where I come to find peace and to clear my mind. And it's a very beautiful spot in the beautiful island of Praia, Cape Verde. This is where I live, and I would like to shoot a video from this nice location. Today I would like to talk about the subject of the science of meditation, why it works. People always hear the word meditation, why we do meditation, what it means, why is it necessary, and what it does for the body. What I want to say about it is that I think that's a very, very necessary aspect of spirituality, and I think that it is something that we need to be practicing more often than not, because it basically consists of you trying to relax your mind and still your mind, your mental, psychological faculties, and try to reimagine or sort of visualize your future or your environment. So it is something that humans need to do from time to time. You can actually have a lot of benefits from doing it. You can find peace, you can find joy, tranquility, and a good presence of mind in doing it. There's a simple scientific evidence to prove the validity of meditation and why it works. According to science, once again, nature, they say science is discovery, right? So there's this natural property of water that water usually kind of takes the vibration of the energy or the sound waves that it is exposed to most of the time. So the human body has been discovered to be composed of 70% of water, and as a result of that, when you focus your mind on meditation and you focus your will, you chant your mantras or you call some specific names of some deities, or according to the, how will I say, the Hindu Buddha chants, they call it the 50 words of God, words of creation, 50 Buddha mantras, or you just naturally chant or repeat natural voice sounds that have the same harmonic vibrations with sounds you find in nature. They call it voice of creation, that sort of thing. We have them in every spiritual systems. Or you can just chant names of particular deities that you know, ancient deities that people have been venerating from thousands of years. By you calling that names and vibrating the names of those deities, what you are actually doing is that you are kind of crystallizing your body, your DNA sequence, the crystals in your blood. You know that blood are made up of crystals. You are actually trying to make them take the vibration or the shape of those vowel sounds you are pronouncing. So you are directly changing your DNA to the same shape of those words that you are actually saying. So in essence, when you are vibrating the names of a particular deity, you are kind of shaping yourself to the nature, to the harmonic nature and frequency of that deity. So you actually can be said to be inviting that deity, that spirit, that vibrational frequency into your body so that you can resonate with it. In other words, you are trying to become that thing you are vibrating. So this is one thing that we do with meditation. When we call names of certain deities into us, we are actually kind of invoking or inviting those deities into our sphere of influence, into our body, so we can have the qualities or characteristics or personality or attributes of those deities. That is why you see many spiritual priests, practitioners, masters, yogis, gurus, all sorts of spiritualists. They always do meditation to different names and different spirits. By keeping on repeating those names over and over and over again, they are actually trying to draw the vibration or the energy or the spirit, the frequency of that spirit into their consciousness so that they can resonate with the spirit. Okay? So that is how meditation works. That is how it works. That is how people do it. And that is essentially the reason why people meditate, for exactly this sort of thing. Okay? So we can see the sea. It's always like this, always roaring, very beautiful. There are certain sounds in nature that we intone that are words of powerful natural sounds that can actually move your spirit to a higher level of vibration to attune you with the environment. Popular ones are like the sounds that you get from the chakra meditation system. Sounds like Om, Ra, Lam, Vam, words like that. We naturally intone those sounds that will open your chakra points and try to balance your chakras and realign you with natural vibrations. So we also have names of deities that we also intone as well to receive or be more aligned with those deities. If we don't have that, you can also make use of positive affirmations that people do to call certain qualities into their life, like the Dhamma, be still and say that I am God, I am loved, I am worthy, I am safe, I am free, I am powerfully protected. Those kind of positive affirmations, I am rich, I am wealthy, everything is okay with me, my life is good, I am happy. So we have these meditation routines that we do. You can create positive affirmations that you can use for your meditation process. These are short words that make use of positive reinforcing statements like I am, and positive present tense that you see yourself doing currently or you see yourself doing in the future. I am rich, I am handsome, I am strong, I am this, I am that. It is not words like I will be this, I will be that. It needs to be I am in the present. Okay? So that is the way we frame these affirmations, and we keep repeating them every day or as often as possible. Mostly we do this in the morning before we start our day to reinforce our willpower and our strength of mind. And we also do this in the night as well before we go to sleep. So to also relax the body and let the mind receive and accept these affirmations or mantras. There is another kind of saying that if you tell a lie 1,000 times, it's going to become the truth. I believe that it's Karl Marx or one communist leader that said that slogan, and it is true in many sense. So if you keep telling yourself something over and over again, you can actually trick your mind into believing that thing to be true. So the essence of the meditation or affirmations in a certain way is to kind of play a mind trick on yourself, a way of hypnotizing your own mind to believe something so that it can manifest it in physical reality. It is also a way of commanding your mind or programming your mind to behave in a certain way, or actually programming your behavior to bring out certain results for you. Okay, so that is the trick, another trick of meditation. So you can look in the spiritual aspects. You can say we are using it to invoke deities or spirits into us. In the scientific, psychological aspects, it can be simply playing a trick on your mind to gain some kind of results or some kind of outcome or reaction that you want to see in your life. So that is one of the main philosophy of meditation, and it's a very, very important aspect of spirituality that is popularly used by almost every spiritual system. So I think it's a very good practice that we can all incorporate into our spiritual life. Maybe you might find yourself in a situation you don't want to call names, so it's not every time that we pronounce different words or mantras. You can simply remain still. Shutting down your mind is another way of meditation. Be still and know that I am God. By stilling your mind, what you are actually doing is that you are actually resetting your mind. I will say it's like, think of it as formatting an hard drive. Okay? The mind is working like a computer that is always on, always processing information 24 hours of the day. Even when you are sleeping, it's still working in your dream state. So what you naturally do in this situation is that by relaxing and dropping your mind, stopping, assuming to stop thinking. It's difficult, but you can do it. You can actually shut down the mind, shut down that thinking faculty, and just focus like, imagine the mind is dead. It takes practice, but you can do it. You can drop the mind and shut it down for some minutes or even hours. What will happen is that if you can be able to do this and stop thinking, you will find that you are not your mind. There's something else inside of you. That is what we call the soul, that the mind is even material. It's not part of you. It is just like a toolbox, a place you go to, or has its own kind of attributes, its own personality. its own sense. It's just like you have a sense of smell, seeing, touch, or any other sense of the body. The mind also is a sense as well. It is not you. So you can be able to shut it down. Just like you can decide to sit down, you don't want to walk. You can decide to stand up, or you can decide to sleep. You can also decide to shut it down from time to time if you don't want to think. Some people can do this unconsciously. Some people have been known to do this consciously. Some people cannot do it or don't even think it's possible to shut down the mind. Well, I'm telling you today that it is very possible to shut down the mind. And people that meditate this type of meditation, we normally shut down our mind from time to time so that we can be able to recalibrate it or reformat it to make it become more sharper. That is why people that are into spiritual practice can do so many things that regular people cannot do. So when you are in the spiritual path, part of the training that you will be receiving is how to shut down your mind. We normally teach people how to do this. People have been doing it for thousands of years, and it's a very, very important practice. So you will learn how to shut down your mind so that you can be able to do some things that you may not naturally be able to do. You can be able to take longer stretch of endurance. You can be able to maybe astral travel. You can be able to get ideas from the other realms. You can be able to do so many things that I may not want to say on this channel. But it's a very, very important skill that you need to learn. What you will find out that if you can do this, you will find out that the mind exists on its own, and your soul actually exists on another plane. Deep inside your DNA, you can be able to go there to find out that there's absolutely peace in that very place, and there is no notion of time and space there. It does not exist in that realm. What exists is something like internal bliss. You can be able to go into the realm that is beyond time and space, so you can be able to transcend this reality in this sense by simple meditation. So that is another way again of meditating that is very, very powerful, and a lot of people do this. There is also a simple way of meditating which we have always been taught since we were young, which is simply reading. By reading a book, reading the right information, it is also a form of meditation. But many people, once again, still don't notice that reading is a form of meditation. So the kind of information you read matters, because what happens to you basically when you read is that you open your mind from the physical to the spiritual. It's like a pathway is opened, and you sort of download all these informations you are trying to take from the book into you. So it is like you are being plugged into this material, and you are downloading new information into your operating system, and you are using the method of reading to upload and update your operating system. So reading is a very simple, powerful form of meditation. But many people, once again, still don't know this. That is why I encourage people to read. In spirituality, you do a lot of reading. You have to read new information. It consists basically of, like me say, 60% reading, 40% practice. So you have to read, find a way of updating your operating system all the time, so that you can be able to have increased your capacity to do things in this physical world, and to change your reality as quickly as possible or at will. Okay, so that is the types of meditation that we have. I think I've covered about 4 types of meditation. Talk about meditation of natural sounds, meditation of God names, positive affirmations, meditation by silencing the mind, and meditation by reading the right information into you and getting kind of information that is needed. The right ones, you get them into you. So I think that will be all for today. I hope that you love my new environments. I think I'll be shooting more videos from here from time to time. I would like to know what you think about the subject, about this place, if it's okay for me to be shooting videos. And for those of you that are tired of seeing me sitting against the wall, I'm happy I'm able to give you something today. So please like and share this video, subscribe to the channel, share the channel. The aim of the channel is to grow to 5,000 subscribers before the end of this year. So please, let's make it happen. Okay? So I wish you guys a very wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video. Take care and bye.